Hello, welcome to Battletech, a time of total warfare, Season 3. I'm Arthur Perkins. This is APGamingREAL. We are joined once again by Grimdark James, playing Adrian Citadel Hauser. I think that's the correct character name.
That's correct.
English Mudkip has left us, and we are instead joined by Cottontailed, playing a new character. If this is your first time watching, you should know in the notes section below on YouTube, you'll be able to find a skip introductions button that will skip you all the way to the combat, where we get started. Well, not the combat, but when we get started. We are going to quickly do some introductions, a recap, and then walk into what's going on here. Thank you for the sub, Kilgore. Rad, you are a hero. Keep being awesome. That is the first time someone has called out a cast member in the sub. I feel so proud right now.
So proud.
All right, guys. Let's talk about, who we are, what characters we're playing, and maybe what we do a little bit. I'm going to start off. I actually don't play a character, so I'm going to say I'm Arthur Perkins. I'm an electrical engineer. My astrological sign is Cancer. I was born in the year of the tiger. My blood type is AB. Sid, let's go with you. Who are you? Where can people find you? What do you do? And who are you playing?
Yes, I am SidAlpha. I am here once again. I play Maxwell Harridan, rather uptight, pompous prick, which it happens to work out because I'm kind of an uptight, pompous prick in real life. Mm-hmm. And yeah, when I'm not doing IT things, I do YouTube industry, video game commentary, news, things like that. And I try to make Arthur's life as difficult as possible.
I feel like that's the other way around. I feel like I try to make your life as difficult as possible.
It's pretty mutual, I think. So.
I don't know that you ever make my life difficult, not compared to some people.
That just means I haven't been trying lately. Also, to follow along with Arthur's stuff, I actually don't know what blood type I am, come to think of it.
You're going to throw out some signs here? Tarot card?
I am a Gemini. I believe I was born in the year of the cock.
Yeah, that checks out.
Sure.
You've said that before, so I'm going to believe it.
Yeah. Which is rather fitting, with the whole pompous prick motif. So,
Raddosaurus, you're coming to us from a new location.
Hello, I am. Welcome to my home, or at least widescreen aspect ratio, this much of it.
Don't worry, like 75% of it has been cut out.
Today, behind me, my living room is featured.
They really can't see very much of it, I'm telling you.
They can see that fabulous lamp, though.
That is a vintage lamp upon a vintage cabinet from the fancy antique store known as Target. Nothing but the finest for Case de Raddosaurus. I've had a good break. I am Raddosaurus. I do commission artwork on the internet, and I play this show and tool around on various Discords doing play-by-post role-playing type things, and I have a lot of fun doing so. Although I've mostly been on a hiatus from that particular hobby. I had a really good break, good vacation. The holidays I escaped largely unscathed by any of the typical holiday madness. Just enough extended family drama to be fun and not daunting. So none of it involved me or people that I particularly care about. So it's just entertaining and not hurtful. My children are back to school, or at least my child that goes to school is back to school. So that's been a nice break from having everyone home in the house running around like screaming maniacs. So now I just have the one screaming maniac that runs around, plus me. So 2 screaming maniacs. And I'm really excited to be back. I'm playing a new character for this season. I have retired the venerable fan favorite Bush McGurk I've apprehensively and lovingly handed him over to Arthur Perkins to play, or really to just seed a background story in some other place and some other time doing some other things.
What better place than here? What better time than now?
What better time? So I know he was much beloved, and people will be sorry to see him go.
Harridan especially.
Yeah, I think it'll be So I think in conjunction with having Cotton as our new cast member, it should make for some new and interesting team dynamics to kind of unfold as things go on. So I'm excited. Hopefully you guys enjoy this character as much as you enjoy my last character. Other than that, we were planned to go back next week, but we did not come back, and that was my fault because that's my fault. And I can't control the weather.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I can't control the weather, so I had to go and I didn't have to. Once a year, I enjoy going and killing animals for food, so I went and did that last weekend instead, or last Thursday instead. Which I ate some of said animal today, and she was delicious, and I appreciate her contribution to my dietary needs, as does the rest of my family. Other than that, I guess, I don't know, that's it. That's what I've been up to, unless you really want to get into the nitty-gritty.
No, we're not getting into the nitty-gritty today.
Right.
We have to move.
Short intro.
We have to move quickly on these intros because we only have 2 sessions here with James.
That's right.
And then we have a week break off, and then we're back again. And then there are guests in the latter half of February and the early part of March. We're fucking booked on guests for right now. I have to keep this thing moving like an orchestra. Speaking of an orchestra, let's speak to the master conductor, the man who runs the show while I'm sleeping. Pondothemad. Who are you? Where can people find you? What do you do? And who are you playing?
Hi, I am Pondothemad, or you can just call me Pondo. I am playing Vincent Gray, who is the, I guess, acting XO of the organization temporarily, since McGurk left. That's all I got, because I just completely blanked. I got put on the spot. It's been a while.
It's all right. That pretty much covers everything Bandito does.
Yeah.
Wears a cowboy hat. Occasionally gets harassed.
Also murderer.
It's more than occasionally.
What is can you give us a snapshot of Bandito's emotional state at this juncture?
I think he's still like
he
one a happy
guy. Like,
he's still like a very happy guy because, you know, I can't remember his name. That's how much I hate him.
Kenneth Cross.
Kenneth Cross.
So he's like Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3, walking down the street shooting finger guns at people. That's the image I got. That's where I'm at. That's where my head's at.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you otherwise. The guy could try, but
Feel free to join me, everyone else.
yeah. Yeah, no, it's very, very much carefree at the moment.
Cool.
So, before I move to the next person in line, I want to say that the death of Kenneth Cross came as a surprise to some people. They didn't really understand what was going on. If you head to my Discord by typing !Discord in chat at twitch.tv/APGamingREAL, you can look in the announcements page and find the link to Issei Collision, the first arc, where Kenneth Cross is horribly murdered. It is technically murder. It was a very serious crime. Issei Collision was an experimental show where characters from old shows would meet up and try to solve problems that were never resolved in their campaigns. Riff Maxwell, thank you for the subscribe. Can't see my face behind that, but that's fine. Rad is actually going to be joining me for the second arc of Issei Collision.
It's true. It's true.
Now, as long as I'm saying people who have been in Issei Collision, Cotton, let's talk about you. And before anyone asks your qualifications, I'm pretty sure on almost every show you've been on with me in the past 2 years, you've murdered a whole fuck ton of people. You've left a trail of dead bodies in your wake. I think at one point you were actually the daughter of Satan.
Yeah, that actually did happen once.
Yeah.
But
who are you? Where can people find you? What do you do? And who are you playing?
I'm Cottontailed. I doodle. You can find me on my Twitter, which is, I think, Cottontailed with a little, hyphen
Underscore.
thing underscore between cotton and tailed. And apparently I murder a lot of people on AP shows. I am playing Black Rabbit, the most powerful mech pilot in existence.
Some have said that is true. Most of those people are you.
At least one person has said that is true. Yeah.
James. I have to tell you, your performance last time was described to me thusly. Something along the lines of, I can't believe Arthur got owned so hard. James stood on his SRM carrier and Arthur screamed in impotent rage. You're very skilled at this game, James. Who are you? Where can people find you? What do you do? And who are you playing?
Thank you. So I am James, or Grimdark James on Twitter, or just Grimdark Podcast. Along with my international business role, I get to travel around a lot and go to a lot of conventions, play a lot of games. I'm a Catalyst demo team agent as well for both Battletech and Shadowrun. And on top of that, I produce and run a podcast based on the Games Workshop Warhammer 40k role-playing lines. We've just sort of knocked over episode 101 recently, so we're going well there. And it's just been a bit of a hiatus because this time in Australia, being very hot, is the typical vacation time. So I spent the last 3 weeks with my car moved out of the garage converted into a man cave, and I've been painting miniatures solidly for 3 weeks. So my back is in a horrible way right now from leaning over little plastic soldiers, but yeah, ready to go back to work next week.
What kind of army are you using?
Everything. Yes, I worked for Games Workshop when they first opened in Australia in the 90s. So, and I've been playing it since it came out originally, the original Rogue Trader game. So, yeah, I've got a ridiculous. I mean, you can't see on the camera. If I was to point the camera that way, you'd see a lot of the 40k collection in glass cabinets. But right now, working on Imperial Guard. So
there we go. That's right. The Guard is going to stand and going to die and buy some time for someone more useful.
Exactly right. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
Today I'm going to be playing Adrian Hauser, the red shirt NPC for the start of this campaign.
Red shirt NPC. He's not even the blue on the minimap. He's green for being an ally. He's no red shirt.
Well, you know, he's either going to.
Where he's the only one that survives.
Yeah.
It's more true than you know.
NPC, that's the issue here.
NPCs are there to die tragically or to annoy the players with trying to keep them alive, as far as I can tell in most games I play. So we'll see which one I fit into.
Or for people to manipulate and become their enemies later on, for someone to kill later.
That is true. Yeah, there's always the turn there as well. So yeah, I would have loved to stay for longer than the 2 sessions. As it turns out, I've been called up to jury service. Which I'm going to go along and act like a complete bigot and try and get out of, but no guarantees there.
I have something I want to say, but I definitely don't want to get everyone else here in trouble with the United States judiciary. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say it. And as I say it, if you want to serve on a jury at any time in your life, don't Google this term. Do they have jury nullification in Australia?
They do. I was nullified for a long time because of my employment, and I've only recently been able to go back on the roll again. But even then, my employer gives me a letter about what I do. They always send me on my way anyway, but I can't guarantee that.
Well, look, just because you're guesting now doesn't mean you can't guest later. So we may only have you for 2 episodes here, but who knows what you could do down the line to destroy all of my hard-laid plans and frustrate my SRM carriers. Those SRM carriers are trying so hard.
What was that thing you used to talk about, how you can get out of jury duty with?
No.
I actually just want you to message it to me, because my mom is getting ready to serve on the jury, and she does not want to be on a jury where 2 16-year-old kids killed an 18-year-old boy.
Yeah, Arthur, I might need that as well, because they might be trying to schedule me for jury duty on a Thursday, and we can't have that. So
it is a loophole in the United States judiciary system that has been abused since the Civil War. Again, you will if you mention this in court, they will not let you serve on a jury with high probability. They might also charge you with contempt.
Well, I'm going to be cryptic here and say, Sid and Cotton, unfortunately, I can't actually tell you my reason for getting out of jury service. It's not actually something I can discuss.
That's
legally.
Okay. I grew up in a cop family, so no defendant will want me.
Ooh, that's rough, man. Don't worry.
No, I'm actually.
Don't worry,
perfectly
Sid. I'll
fine with
want
it.
you. I'll still want you, even if those defendants don't.
I don't want to. I don't want to be on jury duty. That sucks. You kidding?
Any other business we should cover before we get started here? Nobody? Nothing? I'm good with that. Wow, this might be the shortest intro.
Previous season?
Well, I'm about to do that, but I'm skipping the introductions in order to cut to that.
We're trying to make it short for you, AP. That's what
I know. So first off, I linked it earlier in chat. You might need to scroll up to find it. It's in the notes on the YouTube description section and also on Discord. If you go to the Battletech channel and look at the pin, you can find the Crow's Black Season 3 unit list, which contains the current information, which means if you look at it and this is the past, you might see a fuck ton of spoilers because it's going to be updated for what we're currently running. It will list all of the personnel, where they're located, what the unit has in terms of both mechs and money. You might notice that if you go to the MIA list, pretty much everyone is MIA. So, let me move to the thing that I need to say. What was it? November 11th was our 1 year anniversary. We literally played the last session like a few days before our 1 year. And then we've been off for like 2 months. It's been super annoying. But we would not have got here without all of the artists, the modelers, the fans, the people who donate, the people who support on Twitch and Patreon, and just the general Battletech community for helping out, making all of these wonderful accessories, the record sheets. Everything about this show is pretty much completely made by the fans when they saw all of the terrible things I was doing and said, we could definitely make this look a hell of a lot better. Let's do that. Thank you guys. We literally could not do this without you. Now, let's talk about how we got here. The history of Crow's Black. You started working as a mercenary lance in the periphery in what would come to be known as the Rim Collection. In the dawning days of a new faction polity, you defended the world of Sluis from a series of pirate attacks from Morrison's extractors. Working your way through the battles, gaining the bonds of friendship and trust, it became clear a conspiracy of Lyran intelligence was brewing in the background. After this contract, Lyran intelligence, through their terrorism branch Loki, would continue to hound the unit's footsteps throughout the Inner Sphere. After defending a hotel complex from a mutiny led by bandits and the corrupt security chief of the facility, the group once again delved beyond the periphery to the ice world of Core. There, expecting a simple mineral extraction and scanning contract to rest their heels upon, they were instead met by a group calling themselves Clan Steel Viper. The Steel Vipers would kill their commanding officer, destroy their jump ship, and heavily damage their dropship. In a forced crash, the unit huddled together for defense until an internal loyalty crisis led to a newcomer pilot murdering the mutineer leader. The clans, with superior technology and speed, armor, and firepower, provided a formidable threat. With the clan's disregard for tactics and preferring one-on-one duel, Crow's Black barely survived the onslaught, finally freeing their dropship from the ice and the dramatic conclusion of Season 1. Season 2 kicked off with the players using their hard-won anti-clan knowledge and a technology raid on behalf of Lyran intelligence. The planet Persistence is the target of multiple mercenary companies. Leading lightning raid against clan mechs and elementals, the unit engaged in a running battle, with the players moving from the strategic view onto the battlefield. After bombing a munitions factory, they led to a final battle before blasting off the planet with scientists, technology, and loot. In the aftermath, the unit engaged in an illegal trade with another mercenary company to gain a clan warhammer that fell off the back of a truck. Now greatly expanded in size to a full company of mechs and vehicles, they began taking on dirty jobs on the Black Ops site of the planet Rubigen. An illegal border crossing and raid on a factory for refit parts, the Rubigen campaign would turn into a multi-day slog, with damage to both machines and pilots. Crow's Black was gutted in a Yakuza attack on the facility, and led to a climatic mech battle between Crow's Black and the Alpha Trainee Company of Kenneth Cross Extreme Unlimited. The battlefield, prepared by their Pathfinder rapier, would turn to their benefit and slow their pursuers enough to allow the unit to escape. Rapier was lost in the aftermath, and Bandito managed to slay his mortal nemesis, Kenneth Cross, probably. Crow's Black found itself with a choice between independence, taking a Comstar contract, or working with Lyran intelligence. Choosing to remain closer with the Lyrans, they have accepted a job as Black operations contractors, and the unit's commander has received a county ship on a distant planet. The player's lance leader has received a knighthood. The Black took to their new home of Kolovrati to drive out the infection of a terrorist cell known as the Brotherhood of Cincinnatus. Domestic insurgents routinely causing trouble had thoroughly infiltrated the local military and political circles. Now successful over the smoking remains of their enemies, Crow's Black took a needed break for 6 months to reform, retrain, and pay its bills. On an otherwise calm day, an emergency maintenance on the local communications network allowed Clan Steel Viper to arrive undetected. Following a planetary invasion, they have seized the capital, the communications network, and virtually every military stronghold on the planet. Their only goal is the complete elimination of all Crow's Black personnel and any who share their blood or aid them. Pretty sure that covers everything. Did I miss anything? We good?
Very concise.
Mm-hmm.
I felt so.
Excellent.
Very well then. In the lower left-hand corner of our television screen, that is completely black, it reads, Kolovrati, September 15th, 3051, 1600 hours local time. We then get a helicopter camera that follows us across Kolovrati down onto the continent, where we see that Crow's Black command lance, consisting of 2 new members, are running south away from Castle Crow, which in the distance, atop the mighty precipice of the mountains where it is located, is on fire and burning. The lance alone is scattered, as all of the rest of the lances have gone into different directions. Murder 6. Sir Maxwell, you have received a short burst encrypted transmission.
I'll unpack it, open it up.
All right, make an electronics check.
Oh, God.
We should probably get some dice out here.
Let's see. Electronics is not under E. The only E is escape artist. So it would be
Maybe communications conventional.
Communicates conventional or security?
I think communications
have-
conventional will work. Yeah.
I have
Oh,
a
this will be fun for me.
systems, security systems. Is that what you?
No, it's communications.
Okay.
Sure. 6, 7, 8 with communications conventional at a -4. So
Okay.
I actually had that. You jerk.
You corrupt the file in opening it. There's a lot of garbage noise. And the communications network itself is attempting to delete the file as it's arriving. All you manage to unpack is a set of location coordinates to the south. It's near a series of islands, which you know to be the stronghold of Castle Kirsch. There's a very large text part that is lost in the process.
All right,
You got the address in the subject line, but not the email. Basically.
Exactly.
All right, I'll update my nav computer with those coordinates, and I'll laser transmit computer updates to the rest of the lance. I'll call them. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be headed this way. If you don't mind, best speed possible. Thank you.
All right. What's the occasion?
The occasion is back that way.
In the background, you see a dropship lifting off from Castle Crow. Several hours later, you cross the bridge from the mainland over to Castle Kirsch's, County Kirsch's small islands. Your mech sensors begin lighting up as you're being approached by a unknown heavies to assault class battle mech in a distance.
Can I do a sensor ops?
You can do a sensors op. That is, in fact, the exact thing that you can do in this situation.
Okie dokie.
Show me the
double
power of
check.
your
I'm pretty
rolls.
sure I have a +6. All right.
So just to clarify, the clans have already invaded.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
That's a 15.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well,
Actually, more than that. that's
your targeting computer, your war book, already, it doesn't just know what mech it is. It's actually got the serial number. You've seen this mech before. It's definitely the Victor 9B piloted by Citadel.
excellent. Oh, how far away is he currently?
The edge of your sensor's range is just over 1 kilometer away.
Okay. Yeah. Sir, it seems like we have Citadel in their sensors right now, about 1 kilometer away.
Oh,
God.
excellent. Hopefully he brought that scotch with him.
You want to try to handle him? Or you want me to?
Go right ahead. I'm still trying to ungobble this message.
How about
Citadel,
you send me the message and I'll ungarble it, and you howl him.
you get the beginning of tones of a Skype call as someone is trying to VoIP you.
All right, I'll shoot. I'll send the corrupted mess over to.
So I was like, oh God, sir.
Yeah, it's a disaster. You're not gonna be able to do anything with this.
That's just
Yeah. I think
It's like
I
a
made it.
Jackson Pollock.
Yeah, I'll open up. Do we have line of sight, or is it just?
Yeah, you have just at the very edge of line of sight range.
Okay, well, I'm gonna beam a tight beam comm then. Citadel, is that you?
Paradin? Oh, you must have got my message then.
Well, that was you. What the hell are you doing out here?
Well, did you listen to the message? It was all in there.
what was the message? Kind of corrupted it.
It must have gotten gobbled in transmission. You might want to check your communications gear.
Castle Kirsch was attacked by an assault group. I'm literally the only Mechwarrior to walk away. I received a communication to indicate that I should come this way as well.
That's not a surprise. It looks like the clans are everywhere on the planet right now. I suggest we meet up and head to those coordinates together.
This is the coordinates.
Oh, this is the coordinates? Oh, we are at those coordinates. All right. Well, if you have an ungobbled copy of that transmission.
Well, I basically told you what I'd sent to you was that simply that I was looking for your assistance.
Something different. Yes, if you require any assistance, we will of course provide whatever we can.
What's the status of your chain of command, your dropship, the Countess?
You're basically looking at it right now. We're scattered. Looks like it's going to take a little while to piece everything back together and figure out what we have left and where.
They kind of dropped in on us all of a sudden.
It's a bit of a surprise, really. Quite rude.
Yeah.
Normally they try and bid for some sort of trial.
I read in a file we had that you've dealt with these clans before.
A couple times, yes.
Indeed.
Fact that these are same ones, I believe. We know they're still Vipers, right?
Yes.
Okay, just double checking. These are the same ones we fought probably the first time, and they didn't care too much for us.
Not one bit, no. Also be careful. Their technology is quite superior.
I've observed that. What do they want here? They didn't send any communications before they landed.
Kill us.
My guess would be us.
Pretty much us.
And probably the planet as well as an afterthought.
They declared a declaration of annihilation on us, which doesn't usually end well as far as clans.
I would assume that means kill everyone and everything.
It means kill everyone and everything.
Citadel. Around this time, your mech's emergency communication system lights up. The Baron's convoy, which had gotten lost during the fighting, is sending out a distress beacon asking for any help at all. It's located several kilometers to the southwest from your current location. It's a repeating automatic message, which is a little unusual.
So, Harridan, I've received a further communication from Baron Kirsch. He wasn't in the keep or the castle at the time the attack came. We've been trying to reach contact with him again. He appears to be in a convoy southwest of here, sending an emergency signal. There was some reports that the communications network had been compromised, so I've been limiting any communication to only receiving in line of sight. But I need to go and help Baron Kirsch. I would prefer to do it with allies.
Very well. We'd be more than happy to fall in with you. I think right now strength in numbers is going to be our greatest asset.
And it definitely sounds like a trap.
Oh, absolutely. But depends on the trap you know about, you know.
Indeed.
All right, bear with me for a second, guys. I'm about to load the map. It's gonna get messy.
Is everything gonna break?
Yes, it's gonna get real messy. Brad's computer drops. This is why.
I think as like on the way over there, I'll be closely monitoring the sensors as we're going there, so someone else can be the eyes.
How we doing?
Doing
Happening.
okay.
All right, things are happening.
It's getting there. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
oh, 98%.
I'm in.
Yeah, I mean, I can move around. It's it's loading stuff properly.
So ideally, I'm just watching the sensors as a hawk as we're getting ready to go to the position.
It's a wise level of sensor watching. Oh boy, I don't know where everything went.
That's where.
Did it not bring all of the sheets through? There we go.
There was already sheets
God.
here.
Yep.
Oh God.
There they are.
Right, but they weren't correctly colored, and assumably you guys have taken the time to update your armor.
I did.
Oh boy, can we just delete the sheet that's already here?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move all of the sheets that are already there away, stack them in a pile.
Yeah, I can't delete it. Wow, I think it's still loading stuff in.
It is. There's a lot on the map.
Oh, yeah. Let me keep mine. So I didn't
Yep.
have one previously.
That was me stealing it away. I forgot about that. You didn't have
Here's
one.
a green one. I think that's Rad's.
All of the
And
sheets
the
loaded
second one.
underneath the map. That's so weird.
We have duplicates as well.
I know. I'm working on it. All right, do we get all of the mechs at least? That's a very important thing, is to have the correct mechs.
Yes.
With the colors. All right, I'll let you guys sort that out. I'm gonna start deleting stuff.
There's some extra ones. So.
That should help with the load a little bit. Okay, let's show the audience this map. Welcome to the battlefield. So, the players today haven't been informed about the map type. However, James has. I'm going to need him to help you guys lead this a little bit, because I have to take my headset off, and you guys need to message me on Discord when you've made a decision. I actually have to put the map in the background and do something else, because we are playing an extraction mission. You all will be entering from the eastern side of the map. The clans will be entering from the western side of the map. They will set up within 3 hexes of the map's edge, and you will need to choose a hex within 4 hexes of my map side to secretly place the Baron. If any of my mechs end on a space that contains the Baron, that if it's their last step, or if you end on a space that has the Baron, that unit captures the flag, which is the Baron.
Could we possibly move the Baron as well, or are they just going to stay in the same space?
If he moves, he has to uncloak.
Okay, can you ping which edge of the map the Baron needs to be on?
Yes, he comes in from the western side of the map over here.
Okay, so that's the west side.
Yep. Have we got all the mechs sorted out here yet? I feel like we got maybe one too many things here.
So mine got dragged somewhere. I need to get back where it was.
Okay, yeah. I got it. There we go. I was about to delete that sheet, but now we're good. All right, Victor. Blah, 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 blah. We've got way too many tokens over here. We've got 4 flashmans apparently. Everybody has their mech now, yes? Or some copy of it.
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent. I'm deleting all of the other copies.
Okay.
I'm taking my headset off while you guys do deliberations. Chat, I'd appreciate if you don't spoil me on this. Good luck. I'd prefer if you take less than 5 minutes. Send me a private message on Discord when you're done.
Is he gone?
Okay, so now we talk about Arthur.
That son of a bitch never has a mech model for me. 3 seasons now.
Yeah.
He actually had one last season for you.
Fair. That's fair.
Actually, he had a mech model for you for the crab.
Yeah, that's true. Just let me be exaggeratory there, Pondo. Don't take all the wind out of my sails.
All right.
I'm trying to be unnecessarily inflammatory.
Which edge of the map I'm guessing we're coming in at the opposite.
Yeah, we're coming over here where all the Pondo
Okay.
side of the map over there.
Well,
Yeah, sure.
thanks to the Patreon people ruining things, I don't get my indirect fire perk. So
Yeah, I know. Thanks a lot, Patreon
Sure.
game.
All right, so we need to pick 4 hexes within his side for the Baron to be.
So I'm looking at, these are the things I would consider here is primarily avenue of approach. All right, so how are we going to reach that side of the map with, because you guys tell me if you think I'm crazy, but I feel like we're probably outgunned. So the fewer rounds this takes, the better. So I'm looking at what's the best avenue of approach combined with what provides the best cover from fire. So I'm for this game type, I'm a lot less concerned with damaging the enemy than I am with just not taking much damage and getting in and getting out.
Well, the question is, do we have to leave the other back the way we came for the extraction? Or can we just go out the west side as well?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Let's assume we have to get them back up to our side for the moment.
That's a good assumption.
Obviously, if we take out all the enemies, then that's not a problem, but let's assume we have to do it otherwise.
Don't you get penalties for going in like different levels of water?
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll cost you extra movement.
Like,
Honest-
to get across the river.
The fastest side for us to go is probably up
Right, like right here, right?
northern edge, because there's less change of elevation. There's no water to
Yes,
go.
there's fewest elevation changes. The other consideration is we don't want to like completely telegraph what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to suggest is the fact that we've got some mechs with very limited range, like the Victor, that will be best running cover to cover. And potentially what you could do is put those mechs down the bottom to just run cover to cover, get to our guy on the south, and then have the larger, heavier group on the north drawing fire and making it look like we're playing to the north.
So as a Devastator, I'd currently want to have the most open range, so I'd probably want to go north. Or
Are we saying this is north, the side up by the counters and the dice?
yeah, I mean, if
Okay.
this side is east, that'd be north, right? I mean, if that side is west,
that side's
this side's
west.
east, this would be north.
Okay. Right.
The top would be north.
So it's orient. The map is oriented such with our mech cards,
Yes.
northeast, southwest. Okay.
So
So you think we should place him on the south? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I'm thinking 4 hexes up, 4 hexes in.
On the south, and then play like we're making a run at the north corner.
that's what I was thinking. Make it semi.
Okay.
So here's a question: do we want to try and smash, or do we want to scoot?
Depending on how we need to do, if we can scoop by just going in, if we can like pick them up and then just go out their side, and then we can just scoot. If we have to do it on our side, then we have to kind of smash because.
So we have Sid. You're in the newness.
Yeah.
Okay. So it seems like myself and Citadel are in the 2 most mobile platforms.
The Marauder does have jump jets, but it's also only 3
That's true.
axes.
And then
Yeah, the Flashman and the Victor are the best to do the run on
on the south side. And then
I mean, me and Pondo are pretty similarly ranged too.
yeah. You're a 4-6 mech though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not terribly slow. Your average speed.
Cotton's Marauder could support you if she went on your side, because she does have ERPPCs and a Gauss rifle.
So the whole idea is we want to fint to look like we're overloading one side. Well, I don't know. They'll see right through that, right? Like their fast movers are on the bottom and their slow ones are on the top. So maybe you're right. Maybe moving Cotton down low, maybe putting one fast mover in the north and one fast mover in the south is less of a telegraph. I don't know.
The other thing is it depends how Arthur plays these clanners too, because the clanners are pretty much bred for straight up fights.
Mhm.
So they don't look at people avoiding a fight to try and complete an objective as something they normally think about.
It's true. It's true.
Oh my God, a cauldron born.
So okay, so then I mean I will just assign myself the southern route then, and you guys tell me where you think.
I think me and Sid will stick north.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
I think you three should stick south.
and all three of us go south. Okay.
Since Cotton has jump jet, she can kind of stay semi-mobile with you guys.
I mean, so she will immediately begin to fall behind, but that should be fine because she outranges us anyway.
Yeah.
And all of the clan mechs are going to outrange us for the most part. I haven't looked at their sheets yet.
Yeah.
That's not, I mean, cover is the only way you're going to get a reprieve. It's not going to be from being out of their range.
I mean, they outrange us, they outdamage us, and they lose heat every time they fire. That's just how it goes.
Yeah. So,
In fact, you actually build heat if you get hit by it.
Yeah.
all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So are we thinking right here?
Where's the thing I'm looking at?
Yeah, that was my thought. 4 in, 4 up.
Yep.
Yeah.
For our guy. Okay. We're agreed.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Then somebody can message Arthur.
I'll DM him
Got
real
him.
quick.
Okay. That's,
Got him.
I'm currently working on the sheets to fix them up. There's no Sid's got his.
All right, I'm back. You made a decision?
Yes.
We have.
Don't tell me. I want to... Don't tell me. I want to discover the surprise on my own.
That's when you say like pick a card, any card, and then they immediately show you the card that they picked. And you're like, God damn.
Just to be
is
clear,
like-
by the way, if one of my mechs starts in the square with the Baron, they still have to end in that hex in order to capture the Baron.
Okay.
So your mission objectives are multi-fold. Of course, if you grab the Baron and retreat off the map back on your side with him, mission success. If you retreat off the map at any point, it is mission failure otherwise. If you defeat all the enemies, you automatically reclaim the Baron. And now is when I tell you you only have 10 rounds to complete this before a second enemy star shows up.
Oh my God.
What is the? Do we have to exit the same side of the map that we start?
Yep, from the eastern edge.
God.
Do we know what side the reinforcements will come from?
They will come from behind.
Excellent.
It came from behind.
So let's go ahead and make them their tactics roll to see placement. Sorry, it's a strategy roll
Tactics.
to decide. I think tactics is. Oh no, yeah. Tactics is for placement, and then leadership is for the daily.
Initiative.
Yes. Okay. My dice say that I have a 11.
Pondo, do you still have
That should be it.
+4 on tactics?
+5.
Okay, you're still better than me.
That don't impress me much. You might have the moves, but do you have the touch?
So what, I need to beat 11.
Yes.
You did not beat an
That's
11.
a 10.
Okay. You guys are placing first.
Okay, I'll go ahead and place first then.
Yep.
Yeah. At least I didn't lose terribly. That's the question. That's the main thing.
Well, it's first round.
Just to give, we haven't even gone over the mechs that are being involved in this fight. By the way, my goodness.
Yeah, I saw there's a Conjurer, which is just a clan Wolverine.
It's a Wolverine. Yes, it's beautiful. It's a Wolverine too.
So I see why you're saying something.
Yeah, I'm glad that you remembered that joke. Look, I lay in some jokes that take forever. The direwolf joke will be in a few weeks.
See, when you said something, when I said something about clans, it's like, yeah, it'll just take a while for you to get it. I was like, he has a Conjurer in there, doesn't he?
Of course.
Also
Cotton,
got a goddamn cauldron born.
Cotton as Black Rabbit is piloting a Marauder 2. That also, additionally, I guess we've updated it to have bunny ears. Right? Is that correct?
Is it possible for us to get aesthetic bunny ears? Is
Yeah,
that...
why not? I thought that's what Cotton told me.
Was that practice thing canon? 'Cause
Yeah, sure.
I'm just oh, okay.
Yeah, 100%.
All
All
right.
right, so I need to worry about
Yeah,
stuff.
Harridan has definitely been robo tripping, as we established.
I missed this, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Don't worry about it.
It definitely sounds like something I should be worried about.
Rad with his
know you type thing.
Rad with his new pilot Ronan, piloting a what the hell is this thing called? A Flashman.
Flashman 8K.
It is a horrible looking mech.
It's wonderful. What are you talking about?
It's a good.
It's a wonderful mech. It just looks horrible.
No, it looks
Sometimes
great.
known as the flash bulb because of all
Yes.
the lasers. and it's
Yeah.
I
printed
love
overhead.
that shit in MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries because it didn't use any ammo and so it didn't cost me money.
It looks like R2D2 if he grew arms and legs and started running around the battlefield.
Boring ass Pondo still playing a Devastator. No one cares.
Wow.
I think you care a little bit.
I care a little bit, but see, you're the only one who didn't change mechs. So
The sass there tells us that you care.
a whole lot. Sid
You complain every time about it. It's like, oh, that Devastator keeps melting my stuff. I'm sorry.
Sid has upgraded from an Archer to a Zeus 9S2.
Yep.
And
Trade off a little bit of missile firepower for a little bit more direct damage.
our good Citadel is piloting the Victor 9B. The enemy force is composed of some pretty big mechs. Conjurer, which is basically a clan Wolverine. Cauldronborn, Vulture, Thor, and Mad Cat. And I am going to place my Vulture first. Because that is a mech that don't give a fuck.
You know, I probably should have.
You guys are up.
I was muted. I'll say I'll go next. Except I just got disconnected for some reason.
So did I.
Yeah, me too.
Looks like
Yeah.
everybody got disconnected. So you guys can rejoin.
Sid, I made a mistake. I probably should have placed closer to the center.
I was actually going to go a little bit closer to the center. So
Okay, that's good.
Everybody got bounced. I'm gonna restart the game. It'll take a
Yeah,
minute.
I made a mistake and should have went that a little bit closer to the center. So don't make that mistake I did. I was like, oh, let's go up top. It's like, well, it's a wide map, so maybe I should have been closer. Well, you know what? It's too late.
it is a wide map, but it'll be fine.
Look, I don't trust anything you're saying right now. You could be playing a psychological game with me where you've put the Baron at the top, and so you put your thing there at the top, and then you're like, everybody else go to the bottom, and now I'm like, is he at the top? Do I put all my dudes up there now?
I mean, would we ever deliberately screw with you like that, Arthur?
Yes,
That's
No,
the thing we do.
every damn day.
I don't do that at all. What are you talking about?
I'm not that kind of
I
person.
screw with you in Smash.
Yeah, you do.
Your thing's not open yet, AP.
It's whoa, just calm down. I have to
Okay.
load the map before it will allow you guys to join.
That's fair.
Oh,
We're having a little bit of a technical problem here. Happens sometimes. Sucks that it happens literally on the first stream of the season.
It's a good sign.
It's pretty common.
Good signs all
Get the bugs worked out. You know?
We have to kick off the cobwebs because it's been a while.
Has been a while.
It'll be fine.
There we go.
And okay. So as I was saying, let's see. I'm going to
As we load in, slowly.
There we go. I am placed.
Very well. I'm at a weird angle, but let me figure out where you're at. Let me see. I shall place my cauldron born up here. Your move.
Sorry, is Devastator placed yet, or is it just sitting on the board from before?
No,
It's
it
just
was
sitting
placed.
on the board. Oh,
Not
that
placed,
Devastator up there? Yes.
Yeah, that's placed.
What do we got? How many hexes from the wall?
3.
3.
3.
So the victor isn't placed yet.
No, I'm happy to go now if you like, though.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Done.
Look, I'm sure people at home that listen to your strategy have some fucking clue what's happening. I have no idea what's happening. I'm confused. I'm frightened.
We're running the flip 6-3 hole.
The flip 6-3 hole. I don't think I could stop that, man.
No, you can't. It's
That's a winning
indivisible.
strategy that can't be stopped. You guys are up.
Correct.
Yeah, the key thing is that we're not going to be able to get there and get back to our side in 10 turns.
I think we just moved too slowly.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can get there in 10 turns.
It'll take like 3 or 4.
I missed that mech from the first playtest.
Why you gotta shrink me, bro?
So that you can actually fit in your square
Yeah.
without falling over.
I'm large and in charge.
I don't know if that's true.
My mech is chonky.
Are you talking about the grasshopper, Cotton?
No, the one that I could move like 8.
Oh, not the Raven, the other one.
Oh, the mongoose that moves like a
Yes.
raven.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I like that one.
mongoose.
You know what's worse than that? A fire moth.
Yeah, tune into the document that Arthur posted earlier to see our brand new.
Lance that you
Roster.
might never see again.
Yeah. we so lovingly crafted our new company.
You guys are up. Final placement for your side.
I mean, 10 turns seems a bit
guys are really
ridiculous because I
playing the
did the
field.
math, and even if I beelined for the other edge, it would take 10 to
I'm
get
up.
there.
For me.
Yeah, so I mean, just count on having to spend a round or two like dodging fire from 9 more mechs or something ridiculous.
5 more for a star.
Thank you.
Oh, we're going up to against a star? Well, shit.
Yeah.
Don't correct me. It sickens me. What is that
What
from?
the fuck?
What movie is that from?
That sounds like Mean Girls or something.
No, it's definitely like Ben Stiller says it to somebody.
Nobody makes me bleed my own
I
blood.
can't
That's
think of what
dodgeball.
Ben Stiller movie. You know, it's Mystery Men. It's when he plays
didn't-
Mr. Furious.
Oh
I didn't make a
yeah,
note for that.
history, man.
Mr.
Don't
Furious.
correct me. It sickens me. So good.
Okay, let us roll leadership for who will move first.
Ah,
That's you, Sid.
excellent. It is me.
Well,
Oh,
I got
God.
double sixes. Get fucked.
So I rolled half what you did, so I'm guessing I can't make that up with my bonuses.
No, probably not. You need to beat a 16.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
It's like the first round, no one could shoot each other.
I'd like to volunteer to go first for the first several rounds because a lot of my moves will be very much just moving from cover to cover. So it's not like I'm going to be getting in a position where I might be able to shoot someone, they move away. So that way we can just get one person done, start of every round.
That's solid.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go after him because I already know what I'm going to do.
I'll never contest
Already know what
anyone
I'm
to
doing.
go first.
So who's going first here? Victor?
Victor.
Me, I've moved.
Taking a
to
hop.
run.
All right. The summoner will remain in place. Baron there? Over here.
Oh, no.
Okay. You guys are up.
Summoner kind of reminds you a little bit of the Thunderbolt.
It's like the most deadly game of Marco Polo ever.
Dude, the summoner.
Is it our turn? I'll go.
If I could steal a clan mech, the summoner would be high on my list.
I hath moved.
I thought you were down with vultures, man.
Okay, so aesthetically, Vulture is probably, if not my favorite, one of my all-time favorite looking mechs.
I was gonna say, if we're stealing them, I want the Vulture because it looks cool.
Yeah, it's one of the best looking mechs I think ever designed.
Okay, I am going to not move the Vulture. Is the Baron located there?
Go fish.
Very well, you're up.
Now, are they actively looking for the Baron?
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine.
So technically speaking, you capture things at the end of the game phase, not the move phase, if that's the way you're playing it.
Very well. I will wait until the end of the round to see that. People are asking, do they know the Baron is stranded? They do appear to be searching for something intensely. And they are not reacting to the very obvious movements of the giant Battlemechs coming towards them.
Oh yeah.
They are so unconcerned.
Probably a dropped retainer they're looking for.
You've moved, Pondo?
Yeah, I moved.
One of those little button
I moved
batteries.
5
probably.
feet, like as the
Okay.
Devastator.
Timberwolf
Someone
remains in
dropped a
place.
contact.
You guys are up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
So-
mech contact lenses. Those are...
Yeah. Just the whole outer shell of the cockpit glass falls off. I'm like, oh god. Now I gotta put my glasses on. The mech puts on mech-sized glasses.
Just for the player's sake, the dice are over here now. We've got like an infinite portal of them that you can just pull out correctly colored ones.
Oh wow.
It's crazy, I
And we
know.
Drop
Who did
them.
your new table for you? Well, I guess not this table. The other table we were on was very cool.
I made that.
That's excellent. You did
Taking
a great
all
job.
the parts of it. Yes.
So good. I'll go next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. The Hellhound remains in place. Your move.
I'll go next.
So I know you guys are saying that it takes too long to get across this map. This is the first battle that I set up, and I did it before I knew what mechs you guys were using. So conceivably, you could have had a medium or a light lance and competitively swooped in, grabbed the Baron, and got out. But you were so afraid to take that medium lance. Rad just would not let go. He couldn't let go.
It's not a fear of piloting a medium mech. It's a fear of putting our most expensive investments in the hands of NPCs.
You can't let go.
4 Ross Scouts would have shit this mission in.
Yeah. Has everybody on your side moved?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yeah, we've all moved.
Sid, you moved?
Yes.
Very well. The Ebon Jaguar does not move. Have I located the Baron?
Go fish.
Of course,
Negatron.
there it is. I assumed that if I started in any of the Barons things, someone would have did me a poker face tell, and I didn't really get that. So, all right. End of the movement phase. During the shooting phase, would anyone... I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and throw this to you, Pondo. Do you want to try to run a sensor scan on the incoming enemy star to try to determine their
Sure.
makeup?
I will do that. I'm going to use the white dice. Because I can.
Those are the bad guy dice. Why are you stealing my bad guy dice?
PPC direwolves, isn't it?
No. Why would you steal my bad guy dice and then roll really high?
I used it up for that dice. That's
I
what
didn't
I'm
complain about you stealing my dice enough.
doing. 17.
The incoming star is composed of the following mechs. You get a perfect interpretation of them, and using your warbook, you even know the model types. Puma, Puma A, Euler A, and there are 5 elementals on each of the mechs, and there's a chase team of 5 elementals following in an APC.
Again, what?
5 elementals. Okay, so Puma A, Euler A. What else? It was just 5 elementals after that?
Puma,
There's
Puma A,
Puma Prime
Euler.
as well.
Yes.
Okay, so it's Puma. So it's a
2
Puma and a
Pumas, 2
Puma A.
Eulers, and an elemental point.
Well,
Well, if we fight, we're dead. So
well, we can't really run away either.
If you don't fight, the Baron is dead.
Well, I mean, we're going to end up facing them because it'll take at least 10 rounds just to get to the other side.
If we killed the mechs on their side, could we go out that side?
Yes. If you kill all of the clan mechs that are here right now, the mission ends. You will find the Baron and escape before the light mechs show up.
I'm saying if when the other mechs show up, because that's going to be more than likely happening.
No, you will need to escape back through the side that they are on.
Okay. All right.
Very well. Let's roll some leadership, and I'm taking my goddamn dice back. Don't touch them. Don't ever touch them again. That's my son. Don't come near him.
Now I don't want to.
You've ruined them. You've ruined my dice forever. I got a 9.
So 14.
Great. All right, I'm moving first.
All according to plan.
I understand your pain, AP.
Yeah, I know. You've been sitted before. It's rough.
Except I did it on purpose, so it's fine.
Tell you what I'm gonna do on purpose.
As the old sprawl guys go, that statistically it doesn't matter who touched the dice.
I take one step forward.
All right, I'll go.
Oh. I was going to fight you for who goes first.
Here, Arthur.
Yes.
Here you go.
See. You guys are up.
All right, I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I know you want to. Go ahead.
3, 4, 5. Shit. All right. Your turn, right, P?
Go ahead.
All right, I'll go.
All right, this is 360.
You got it?
Got it.
Seems
All
like
right.
the little kiddo's guy, I bet.
You guys are up.
All right, Cotton and Rad.
So that will be a new thing that happens on a fairly regular basis now.
That's fine.
Is it my turn?
It is.
It's either yours or
Okay.
Cotton's.
Here's a common spoon.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How'd I do? You guys are up.
You did pretty good.
Thanks.
Did good. Still got nothing though.
Statistically, I am not very likely to find the Baron.
I mean, it's like trying to find a group of infantry on a map. It's want to find a needle in a haystack. And this particular haystack is really big.
Your face is a haystack.
Wow.
You didn't fully commit to that.
I know.
Savage, Arthur.
Midway through, I just realized it would be a bad idea.
All right, I think
Uncalled
everybody's
for.
moved. I'd like to do a 360 no scope at the cauldron born over there.
Are you even remotely close enough?
No,
I didn't
not
think
even
so.
close.
Okay, if I've not located the Baron, I have nothing to shoot with. Let's roll. I got a 14.
I got less than a 14.
Great. For me.
All right, I need to touch his dice again.
How about you gonna catch these fists? No, that didn't work.
The dice won't go back into the bag.
Pondo, you can go first this time if you like.
I'll go
Sure.
first if you want.
Just
One,
throw
two,
the dice off the
three,
table if you can't
five.
get rid of them.
Remember, it's double move to move through water.
Just regular water?
There's no depth level there.
Yeah, this is a no depth level water.
Okay, so
It's just something the map creators have been adding for-
acidic water.
Yes.
It's acidic water.
It's like
I'll
a
never go
very
through water again if that's the
Yep.
case with any water.
no.
Water.
There's definitely water that's -1 level that is a problem, but
Yeah.
this is like a very shallow river.
That's a lot less shallow now that a mech went through it.
I
Fake
see.
news.
Ebon Jaguar. I can walk 5. I'm going to 1, 2, 3. Maybe the Baron is here, and I actually get a green die for real this time. You guys are up.
I'll go. Done.
Okay, I shuffle backwards. You guys are up.
All right, I'll go. I have moved.
Backwards
Who knows what I'm going to move
shuffle. You guys are up.
So Sid or Cotton needs to go.
I can go. I jump. And then I'm done. Oh,
Bloop.
Why are you
So
here?
intense.
No more.
doesn't it count for 2 in a Gorpa level?
Oh, when you're jumping.
Oh, well, then I'll go right there.
Ah.
I'm saying.
Thank you.
Yeah, jumping tends to ignore that unless you're going up like.
You can't go up or down more levels than your jumping total.
Oh, okay.
The vulture runs. You guys are up.
Have I gone yet
No.
on this round? Okay, I'll go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I see. What an interesting choice.
What turn are we on? It's turn 2, turn 3.
This is turn 3.
Yep.
And 3.
3. Good lord, we're gonna fucking die.
I walk backwards. Have I discovered the Baron?
No.
No, go fish.
You go fish, you son of a bitch.
Draw a card.
I'm gonna draw a monster card.
And
It was an elemental.
Then I'm gonna keep drawing monster cards until I get your soul.
was I able? This is a stretch. Was I able to tell which mechs, which of the mechs had the elementals? Or they all have
All of them had elementals.
Well, shit.
Yeah, we're so fucking dead. This will be interesting.
Yeah, let's go ahead and well, I got a 9.
I got a 10.
Sounds like I'm going first.
Woo.
Very well.
Uh,
Cauldron Born. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breaks that into a run.
Dun 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 dun.
You guys are up.
I'll go.
Okay.
I jump.
4,
how do you
5,
spell
6.
user?
ULLER.
So I know the mechs. Might as well.
You guys are up.
See how badly we're boned.
I'll go.
I'll go. No, you go, Sid.
Go ahead, James.
Look at them out-politing each other. I've had groups where people would be like, "Fuck you! I can't believe you'd go at the same time as me!"
Done.
I'm glad that you're done so quickly, because I will also finish extremely fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are up.
I'll go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll be me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are up.
All right. Let's see.
Ah, there's Kid Fox.
All right. I have moved.
So 35, 37. They're not that fast. It's not like a fire moth bringing in hot justice of clanners.
Oh yeah, you remember when I delivered them on that fire moth, the elementals,
that
and
was
they
terrible.
ripped apart that marauder too? It was amazing. I've never felt better about doing such a justicey move.
Yeah.
was
you
not
guys went
justice.
up. Oh, it was justice, all right.
So we can just like rip through these clanners, which I know is like an impossible feat to obtain. Because, you know, like the majority of these are just heavy mechs that have the firepower of an assault.
Yeah, whenever they fire lasers, they reduce their heat.
And then they put it, they build heat in the target that they're shooting.
You guys are up. Final move. What are you gonna do, G? You think so?
Pretty sure.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Round 4, right? So which means we
21,
have
23, 24, 27 hexes. All right, I'll get you yet, Gadget.
what do you have? AC Clan Ultra AC2s? Because I'd do it.
Let us withdraw our movement dice, unless someone has a shot somewhere that I am not aware of.
I don't think I do.
I don't think anyone
you
has
are
the
either.
range capable to make it 30 plus hexes.
10,
I suppose I should ask, just in case it happened, although it's improbable considering it was already standing there, but did I manage to find the Baron?
Go fish.
Great.
Totally. You got
Let's
him.
roll.
Right there.
12.
Oh.
54.
6, 7, 12.
Let's roll.
I don't like these dice being there.
Oh yeah, I went by a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's-
Who shall move first on your team?
I will move first on my team.
Verily.
I have moved first for my team.
Is this the start of round 5?
It is.
Yes,
Dude, it's gonna take us 10 rounds just to get to the other side of the map.
I know. That's what I said.
eight turns. All right, let's not be over dramatic.
Arthur's
It's
like,
like
I worked
after
really
once you
hard
use
on
the
all.
elementals.
Dude, it's
The
round
entire
5 and
cast.
we're not even to the halfway point. So it's going to take more than 10.
I mean, Rad's more than this is about the halfway point.
Yeah, I can make it, but I'm gonna be nothing but a pair of legs by the time I get there.
You'll have to worry about getting back as well. Is the issue.
Yeah, then I'll just turn my back on him and run on back, no problem.
You guys are up.
Okay. All right, you go.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Actually, that's not what I was wanting to do. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As I zigzag through the place. Evasive maneuvering. That's totally how that works.
Serpentine.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. You are up.
All right, now I'll go. Done.
That 3 units of trees? That's really unfortunate.
Mhm.
Do you expect any less?
Yeah.
Seekler is actually a 4th layer of trees. You're not noticing. It's hidden by the.
I'm Pondothemad. I'm very funny. 1, 2,
I'm glad you think so.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Then he steps on a landmine that was there for centuries.
Dream on.
Is there mech-sized landmines?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
You guys
It
are up.
sounds like
I
a
imagine
very
they're very hard to depress, though.
yeah.
I'll go. I'm gonna do something crazy here and I'm gonna jump.
My God.
You rebel.
Well, she is playing an edgelord, so new edgelord, newly edgelord.
We salute you for those who are about to rock. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Forgot the
Around.
Conjurer is like a Phoenix Hawk, but not as sucky.
It's like a Wolverine, but better.
It is a better. I mean, yeah.
It's like a Wolverine, but better. Imagine that. Clan technology at its finest. Y'all are up. I think this is your final move.
Yeah, me. I'm
Yeah,
the one
Rad.
left.
Come on. Why don't you step up to the plate here? Why don't you show me your magic? Come at me, bro.
Is there
I
a
want
range?
to have another secret meeting with my team without you here.
I'll take my headset off if you need it.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Would you please?
Here we
I would
go.
appreciate
Here I
it.
go. Here I go again.
All right. So clearly the speed of the approach has drawn them all to one side of the map.
Yeah.
We can continue on, and all 4 of them will tear me to shreds. Or we can accept the fact that we're going to be fighting these other mechs on the way out.
I think we're going to accept that.
Yeah, we've got to accept that. You should keep pace with us, Brad. So get back into cover and.
Okay. So I was saying, yeah, I can kind of like fint like I'm going to run across the map now, right? Like now that we've drawn them in a direction.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to like buy another turn or 2 for other folks to catch up. Does that sound like a
Sounds
strategy?
like a good idea.
Okay.
I mean, that summoner is going to be able to get a shot on you, but
Yeah.
You could like go at an angle and get into some of the trees.
so I would at least
Look
get
like you're going to
get
the
it.
other corner.
Make it a little bit more difficult.
Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna veer back towards the middle of the map just to buy some time and make him second guess moving all of his mechs to this side of the map. All right. Somebody wave Arthur back. I'm back, Arthur.
Am I allowed back to the clubhouse?
good.
Return to us.
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Just
We
give me a
appreciate that.
second. I need to.
So, what's the range of tagging of not tagging, spotting?
As
Line
far
of
as you
sight.
can see.
Line of
Yeah,
sight.
Line of sight.
Okay.
Remember that your line of sight distance affects the spot, I believe.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
The
it's your
distance doesn't
movement.
affect
It's
the
your
spot.
movement that affects it. That's
Yeah,
correct.
movement and any intervening terrain.
Have you moved, Red?
No.
Okay. In the words of Captain Falcon, show me your move. Show me your moves.
1 second. I haven't moved yet. Let me count some. 1,
Look,
2, 3.
Chad
4.
is like, it's going to take more than 5 turns to trash this star. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Pondo's going to step up, split fire, Gauss rifle 2 headshots. Then he's going to have his mech spend a whole turn blowing the barrels out. Brad is going to jump behind the vulture and just like rip into its spine, remove the fusion core from behind. The vulture's going to be like, no, no. And then he's going to crush the fusion core in front of him. The vulture will explode and fall forward. I've seen this.
Something
This
tells me that's highly unlikely.
we switched over to the Wuxia rules, didn't you?
Don't break the vulture. I want to steal it.
The kung fu.
I mean, I may hope for a Gauss rifle headshot, but I'm not going to split fire for it. I'm not that.
Headshots are nice. I like headshots.
All right, I moved.
Can I? I'm pretty sure I can see you there, my amigo.
Yeah, you should still probably with your ERPPC have a shot.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Now, if you can fire that and just not sink your heat, that'd be great.
Edmund Jaguar. I'm a clay mech. You think I'm not going to sink my heat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is Battletech! I think I'm still far enough away that I don't have to worry about you hitting me in the butt, right? Yeah. All
It's
right.
too many trees.
Let's talk about shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 from the summoner.
All you got is ERPPC.
Yeah, I'm LRM 15less, and the vulture probably can't walk in on that. Sounds like you did the math. So let me start here. Vulture pilot is, sorry, Summoner pilot. Let me look at my master list of all enemy units. Beta is a 3-4.
It should be something like an 11 or 12 to hit.
So we start at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. And is there a tree in the way? I think I'm above the tree line, but
You're above the tree line, yeah.
Above the tree line.
then it is a 12. I'll take a pot shot. It ain't nothing to me, motherfucker. That's not a hit.
No, just don't sink your heat. You'll be good.
Why do you keep you act like this fucking thing is not gonna sink that heat? Are you joking? I couldn't possibly, even if I fired everything and jumped every round, I still wouldn't be bad.
I mean, those things sink their heat so well, he has to fire that PPC just to keep from getting cold.
So yeah, the Flashman is, I guess you just ran in and then you ran back out. As you're running,
A button hook.
a electric whip goes past you, slams into the ground, not anywhere close to you, and in your rear arc of your targeting lasers, you can see this massive war machine land from a jump.
Hey, what's the breakdown? Remind me what the ratio is. Some pilot skill to mech modifier.
8-. So
Okay.
your skill, 8- your skill is your mech skill. All right. Can anybody else shoot?
Nope.
Ew.
Let us withdraw our dice. Did I find the bear? No, that's impossible. I'm not 4 hexes.
Yes, you did it. Congrats.
You know what? That's super
See,
patronizing.
we cheated and then you found it, so bully for us.
I feel like the audience would have informed me on that.
They probably would have freaked out, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they probably would have just fucking called you guys out. I mean,
So,
unless you were
remember-
on the VOD, if I go back and in like 3 or 4 weeks and listen, and you're like, all right, audience, don't freak out. We're gonna get you all Steam gift cards if you let us get away with this
I
shit.
would never offer the viewers money.
If you wink at the end of this, I would be upset. Speaking of upsetting things, here comes my roll. That's pretty upsetting. Yeah.
God damn.
That is pretty upsetting. What the shit is up with your... Oh!
15.
But I tied it.
I have a 15. You got a 15 as
I
well?
have a 15.
Let's roll.
Excellent.
12.
Excellent.
12.
Let's roll. That is not
Ah,
positive.
shit. That's a 10.
12 again.
All right, you got it.
You guys are up first.
Valiant battle, sir.
Okay. Hello. Oh, you right? You playing already? Okay, go for it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I'm done. You go, AP.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, I'll go. There's a jump in the woods.
I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Eventually, we'll be able to shoot at each other.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm already taking shots, man.
Yeah, it's AP's already doing it. Eventually, me and Sid will be able to shoot at someone.
My superior clan technology that allows me to lose heat.
Is there a round counter on the board?
Yeah, it's the die in the upper right hand corner. Up here. I have a second
okay.
die that will be coming in. Okay, you guys are up because I did my jump on the Conjurer.
I'll go.
Move this away.
I've gone.
Pondo, did you not move or something?
I did.
No, he moved.
I just,
We need a movement die there,
I'm sorry.
amigo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus. 5, 6. And I don't want to go on the pavement while running. Yikes. This was a bad choice on my part.
What does that do?
If
running on
you
the pavement.
run on pavement, you have to make a
I thought-
slide
I thought
roll.
it's if you run your turn while you're on pavement.
Yes, well, I'm going to have to run in turn because I'm at like a weird angle.
That's true.
Okay,
I'm still like
you guys are up?
28 hexes away from anyone. That's
I know. These clans saw that flashman and they got jebaited. Now they're all hawking down there at high speed.
Is it who's left? Just me?
Yeah,
No, me
chat's
and
right.
Cotton.
The second
And
last
Cotton,
second.
right? Cotton hasn't moved
Yeah.
yet?
Fully engaged with each
Do you
other.
want to move first, or do you want me to move?
No, go ahead and go, Cotton. I want to see if did Arthur win initiative? I guess he did. Didn't he?
Did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter then.
I will be able to do something. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have went up here. Well, it's not really. I kind of just all congregated down there.
I don't know. You kind of just feel like the Baron lives in the woods now, and we should just go find something else to do.
They haven't found him yet. So.
He's the king of this small village.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we should all just turn around and run the other way. They think that we've actually got him, and we
right?
escaped with him.
Oh, got him. Took off. This is a real Heart of Darkness type situation.
So, Citadel, I hear that you're looking for new work.
Yeah. The Baron is obviously played by Marlon Brando.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So it's kind of like Apocalypse Now. He's just out there and he's in charge now, and that's fine. He could just live out there and do his thing. Chop people's heads off or whatever.
What is the Baron in, by the way?
You have no idea. He was in a secure car. That's what set the emergency signal off.
Is he in a bulletproof golf cart?
He's actually
No,
he's
he's not the
Atlas.
Pope.
He's in an Atlas that's burrowing underground like a zergling.
I think more like a roach,
He
but
actually commandeered
like a roach.
He actually commandeered a Hunchback 2C, was able to bury it, and he's just waiting for the right time to pop up. And
pop out, hit him from behind with 4 AC-20 shots.
We're all running around, and these two big Atlas arms just reach up out of the ground and grab that summoner and pull it down like a graboid from Tremors.
He comes out, and then he challenges the enemy galaxy commander to a Hell in the Cell match.
You're going down, brother.
He didn't know that Baron Kirsch's call sign was the Undertaker. Yeah, Rad, it's your turn now.
As long as he's got Paul Bearer with him, his administrative assistant.
What do you want to do, Rad?
I don't know, get shot at, I guess.
Come towards me.
Gotta do.
Show me your power.
I'll just run.
You sure?
Oh, nope.
I was running 15 hexes with my 6 movement mech. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I could just get behind 3 trees.
Could.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Then I leave Citadel hanging out there.
Yeah.
4, 5.
Okay, we're actually going to turn fire and shoot at the people coming in.
Do you have
'Cause ain't
3
no
mechs
way.
about to shoot at you? I probably don't want to allow that to happen. Well, they're either all going to shoot at you or all going to shoot at me.
I think there's only 2 mechs that can shoot it at him.
And okay.
He's
Well,
either
they're going to focus fire either way.
cover.
2, 5.
Who knows? They may focus fire. They may split. They're clans. Of course, they are pissed at us clans.
The thing is, he's in assault mech and I'm in a heavy mech, and he's a guest, so if his mech gets blown up,
You're like, I don't give a shit if he
Red
dies.
shirt, like I said before.
Yeah, it said James in his own words said he was a red shirt. And
Well,
Yeah.
look, you and they might consider that, but I consider you a valued member of the team. That I'm
I
definitely.
consider him as a
Every
value.
team-
It's not going to stop me from blowing you up, but
Of course.
it would be rude to not fight you at your full level of power.
all right, I am dipping.
Then I have to unleash my final form.
Yeah. Your victor evolves into a dire wolf.
The Flashman is a very agile runner, and you can see that as he literally pivots and dips and turns around the battlefield, drawing question marks in the dirt. He seems to be randomly running around now like a chicken with his head cut off.
The summoner is gonna shuffle on in.
We're drawing them in so we can spring our trap.
Okay. Let's talk about shooting. You guys are shooting first. Your Victor, I believe, is the only one who can shoot this round.
Not with the range of 9.
Well, that is a thing. I am going to declare some spotting here, because... do we have a spotting thing? Well, I'm spotting with the summoner, right? Because I can indirect fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yep. Okay. Indirect fire, spotting for the Mad Dog. Summoner is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Great. What do I have available to me? Summoner, range 14.
Everything.
Everything. Perfect. And the good stuff's at medium range. So I start at 3 plus 1 for spotting to 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 12 for the medium range junk, and the long range can't even hit. So
Shouldn't be that high. You only walked, didn't you? Or
No,
did
you
jump?
jumped.
I jumped.
Oh, you jumped. I'm sorry,
I
don't
jumped
cover them.
around. I jumped.
The die looks green to us.
Jump. Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah. It says jump on the die.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and just delete all these dice and
Yeah,
pull
I'm saying that
new
whole pile of
ones.
dice all were green, just by the way.
Sure, I'm gonna pull all of them away and just grab some ones from up here. Yeah. So let's go ahead and fire these. Nope. Fire
And the weapon explodes.
Oh shit! Wait, what was the weapon exploding thing you just said?
You'd roll double ones.
I know,
Multiple ones.
but that doesn't mean the weapon explodes.
Yeah. You
It's
missed.
a fumble.
ERPPC, LRM15
We
missed.
haven't been doing the double one fumble for the weapon shoot.
I thought when clan members roll double ones, their tattoos explode or something like that, right?
All of a sudden, I hear this red.
Yeah.
LRM
You really
20s.
scared me there when you said that your weapon will explode if you roll double ones.
Oh no! I've made a terrible mistake. All of my weapons are
Especially when
used.
Cotton has to use the same dice that I use.
Yeah, Sid would be very dead at this point
Oh,
if
yeah.
that was true.
I would have been dead several times.
I rolled like 3 sets of double ones on Can Call.
+1 for
Monday.
the range modifiers between the target and the firing unit, +1 for indirect fire for the target's movement. All right, so even with the spotting, he can't possibly hit because the spotter jumped. All right.
And you remember the Sand Light Woods and partial cover?
I mean, again, the jump plus his own movement plus your movement makes the shot impossible.
Yep.
Even before we get to the cover. Although, because it's indirect fire, the woods won't matter. Okay, let's talk about rolling some initiative dice. I wish I could roll them. Unfortunately, I only got a 9. Show me your power.
So just so you know, the woods apply to the spotter's modifier because the spotter can't see through the woods.
Right. But
So what happens is, any visibility modifiers apply to the spotter apply to any shooters.
right. But he's only got that one unit of woods there. Just
Yeah,
this,
but I mean, yeah, that's right. So my unit woods, I'm in,
Yep.
and then the one.
I was counting that. I mean, it's just the +3 from jumping completely throws everything out the window. All right. You guys are moving second. Let me delete these dice that are not the correct color and pull new dice that are the correct color. Rather than move, I think now is the ideal time to talk about taking our first break. What do you think about that, huh?
Seems good.
Nothing? Nobody?
I mean,
We're
I'm
about to start opening up, so it's a good time.
All right. Sorry that things are a little slow in terms of movement, but I want to point out we normally only get 1 combat round in the first half, and we're already on number 7. We're zooming. I don't know what the hell Team North is doing. I feel like you guys must have almost certainly put the Baron up there, and you're gonna sneak in while I'm not looking, and it's gonna infuriate me.
You know,
But I just don't know where the Baron is. And you guys are like, this combat's going to be really hard. And I'm just like, where the fuck is this motherfucker?
Obviously,
even if possibly the Baron is up there and we grab him, it would take us still 10 turns to get back.
Sure.
I think
You have 10 turns facing down against 10 clan men.
Sure,
I think
sure,
you've
sure.
killed the whole cast in the
29.
first 2 episodes of the season.
Yeah.
But that's my prediction.
You can run at any time. I'm not forcing you to stay here.
Yeah, we're helping out Citadel. We like him, so
I mean,
don't
at some
know.
point, Citadel's probably gonna run away or be dead. How
I'm the
loyal
Baron
he
now.
is, we're about to find out.
I promote myself to Baron. Fuck that guy.
Is that legal?
I don't know.
It is now.
I'll make it legal.
There we
I'm
go.
the Baron. I'm gonna make it legal. I'm gonna ratify that shit.
All right, we'll be back for the second half in about 8 minutes. Stick around. By the way, did you know if you have Twitch Prime, by linking your Amazon Prime account to Twitch, you can subscribe for free at twitch.tv/APGamingREAL. My goodness, look at that.
Only for a short time before it gets cut off. Twitch has been sold by Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I had no idea. Well, do it before it runs out.